morning to honorable judges, teachers, and all my dear participants from different schools. I am Atharv Agrawal from Paramount Academy, Nubra Valley, from class 8, representing you my personal Ladakh travelogue. So, let's start our journey. Ladakh, the land of high passes, is a unique blend of breathtaking natural beauty, rich culture, and spiritual depth. My journey to this remote region of northern India was adventure filled with mesmerizing landscapes, warmth, hospitality, and cultural immersions. So, let's start our journey from day one, arrival in Leh. So, from Balmani, I took a cab to Mumbai of Maharashtra, and then next, from Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj International Airport, I reached to Kushok Bakula Rinpoche International Airport of Leh. Yes, you have listened correct. The adventure began in Leh, the capital of Ladakh. The air was crisp, and the towering mountains surrounding our town was such a beautiful experience. I cannot express it into my words. So, my hotel in Leh was a charming Ladakhi boutique featuring with mud brick walls and wooden essence. The staff welcomed me with a cup of butter tea. I was also confused by listening the name butter tea, but when I tasted it, such a delicious tea I have not tasted in my life. So, I spent my first day by acclimatizing the altitude by strolling through the Leh market. There were everything in the market, from pashmina shawls to Tibetan handicrafts. The streets were decorated with colorful prayer flags, and the scent of incense filled in air was creating a serene and sacred atmosphere. That's how I completed my first day. So let's start our next day by visiting the monasteries of Ladakh. Yes, Ladakh, land of monasteries, is so famous for its monasteries. So the day began with a visit to what when I say Hamish Monastery, the largest and wealthiest in Ladakh, famous for its annual festival. Then I visited Tiksi Monastery, often compared to Potala Palace in Lhasa, perched on a hilltop, offering panoramic views of Indus Valley civilization. Yes, you have listened correct. Indus Valley civilization is also mentioned in our Indian history. It is first civilization made or created near River Indus in our India. So I learned about history at that place. Then the highlight of the day was a visit to Diskit Monastery. The evening and the rhythmic chanting of the monks were resonating in the hall, creating a sacred and serene atmosphere. So that's how I completed my second day also. So let's start our third day by immersing in the Ladakhi culture. Ladakh is deeply influenced by Tibetan Buddhism, and also monasteries are central to its cultural identity. So, just like that, when foreigners come to Indian ISKCON temple, you might have heard about that. ISKCON temple is situated in Khargone and also in Mathura Vrindavan. So, where foreigners come and they become excited to immerse in our culture because their culture is different and our culture is different. Just like that. Ladakh culture is so different that, as I said, of Tibetan Buddhism. So I became so excited to learn and know about more about the Tibetan Buddhism, and also I saw their clothes, and I became excited to immerse in that culture. So that's how I completed my third day also. Now let's start our next day by reaching to the Nubra Valley. The journey to Nubra Valley through Khardungla Pass, the highest motorable road, was an adventure itself. The journey contains the road was covered in mist and snow, and also I saw so many landscapes there. When I reached to Nubra Valley, I was welcomed by a landscape which was starkly different from the Leh one. The vast sand dunes with snow-capped peaks. I stayed in a traditional hometown in Nubra Valley in the village of Khandar. The family welcomed me with warm smiles and also served me a delicious meal of thukpa, noodle soup, and momos, dumplings. I do not like momos usually, but when I tasted that one, I fell in love with momos. And also, I learned to eat with chopsticks. It was a difficult experience, but anyhow, I managed to learn to eat with chopsticks, and now I enjoy to eat anything from chopsticks, for even rice also. So that's how. And in the night, I rode a double-hoofed bacterial camel, a surreal experience added to the otherworldly charm of our Nubra Valley. That's how I completed my fourth day also. Now let's start our next day by visiting Pangong. So, yes, no journey of Ladakh is complete by visiting Pangong. So, the iconic high altitude lake stretches from Tibet into India. This lake is so wonderful, and it is famous for its amazing fact that it changes its color from crystal clear to deep blue. So I spent my first day by seeing that how it changes its color depending on the light. And also I spent my night in the tented camps. It was my first tented experience, but it was such a wonderful experience. You must experience this. So the cold climate was tempered with the warmth of the campfire and also the cozy bedding provided by our hotel. That's how I completed my next fifth day also. So let's start our next day by knowing and learning about festivals, and it was my farewell. It was my farewell to the journey. Yes, Ladakh is famous for its vibrant festivals. Although I could not visit one of them, but I knew and learned about the significance of festivals such as Losar, Tibetan New Year, and then Dosmoch. Yes, the festival involving rituals to ward off the evil spirits. There is also one festival I have mentioned before of Hamish Monastery, Hamish Festival. But I could not visit that one because there was not season of that festival. So I could not visit that, but I will go next time and visit that famous festival. And so like that I learned and knew about significance of festivals, and also these all festivals are elaborated by ceremonies, dances, music in the monasteries. And that's how on my last day I visited Sheh Palace of Ladakh, once the summer capital of Ladakh. Here there are so many statues of Tibetan monk Buddha, and also I learned about history. It was a fitting end to my journey by learning the rich culture and history of Ladakh. That's how I completed my journey of Ladakh. Thank you for listening me properly and paying attention to me.